Don't play with me. No, sir. Today's date day. So we just left our lunch at Fusion, and Ty is now going to tell you about the first time that he tried to take me to Fusion.
I don't remember the first time you tried to take you to Fusion.
You don't?
No.
When we first moved to Newberry, everyone was like, Fusion, it's the best, whatever. And I showed you guys a picture of the outside of it so you could see it. It looks like a stinking hole in the wall. And we started the process of moving everything in to our new house. And we went to leave and we were starving, like sick. Like I had a headache. I felt horrible. You felt horrible. We were so hungry. And you said, what?
Let's go get sushi.
No, you said, you want to try this Fusion place out that everyone's talking about?
Yeah.
And what did I say?
No.
I said, absolutely not.
Looks like a hole in the wall.
Because it looks like a hole in the wall. And now?
Then you go and you meet Papa.
Yeah, he's so cool. He's the owner.
I don't know his name. It's like Papa something.
That's what everybody calls him, is Papa. But now it's like one of our favorite restaurants. So don't count it out. If it looks busting on the outside, don't count it out. That first sip feeling. Might have seen these two books that I have on the table, and I want to tell you about them real quick. First one is Sacred Marriage, and let me just read to you. Don't play with me. I don't play with wasps. No, sir. Okay, so the first book on top is called Sacred Marriage. Listen to the subtitle of this. What if God designed marriage to make us holy more than to make us happy? The other one is The Power of a Praying Wife, and I love them both. They're both amazing books. Highly recommend. So we just left BB&T because we needed to cash checks, and we also just left our coffee date at Starbucks. Here's the question: are you a Dunkin' or a Starbucks person?
I'd say probably more of a Starbucks person.
I'm half and half. I literally go through seasons where I want Dunkin' more, and then other seasons where I want Starbucks more. So today just happens to be our date day, but today is also a very, very special day, and that is that today is Pentecost. When the church was forming, Jesus came, died on the cross, and then he rose again and he appeared to the disciples and he spent several days with them. When he left, he told them, it's better for you that I go, because if I don't go, then the Holy Spirit cannot come. And so Jesus promised them that when he left, he would send the Holy Spirit to them, and that they needed to go to this particular place to wait for that to happen. There were 50 days that they waited, and then the Holy Spirit descended on the apostles, and it was this incredible event that really was, in a lot of ways, the birth of the church. Now, obviously, the church started when Jesus was here and all that, but that event is such a marker for Christianity, and the fact that it was after that point that they rose up and went and started to make disciples of all the nations. It's absolutely such a special time. And so I wanted to just talk briefly about Holy Spirit and what I love so much about him. So what do I love about Holy Spirit? Everything. He is everything. I am so thankful to him and for him for more reasons than I could even begin to imagine. explaining. One of the things that I love so much about Holy Spirit, one of the reasons I'm so thankful for him, is that throughout my life as a follower of Christ, I've realized how desperately I need God to help me to become righteous, to walk in a level of purity that, the world doesn't walk in. I've realized that I need Holy Spirit just to remember things. Something as simple as, can you remind me to grab my keys or to fill up my water bottle? I'm always asking Holy Spirit to remind me of things, and he does it all the time. It's incredible. And I love him for that. The greatest thing that I could say that I love him for is his presence with me. He is present with me all the time. And Jesus promised that he would be. And I am so thankful for Holy Spirit because I know that without him, I would not be a success in any capacity. Without him, I wouldn't be able to remember things. I wouldn't even be able to feel that conviction in my spirit when I'm doing something wrong or ungodly. He's the one who convicts me, who tells me that I'm in the wrong and that I need to turn from my sin. He's the one who affirms when I'm doing the right thing and helps me to know that I'm on the right path. He's the one that speaks to me. He's the one that enables me to feel the love of God. God is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And, you can see that through the story of the gospel, which is that they all three existed together from the beginning of time, and that the Father sent the Son to die for us. And when the Son was seated with the Father again after he rose, that he sent the Holy Spirit to be with us until he comes again. So I am just head over heels about Holy Spirit because he is the reason that I am privileged and blessed to be able to experience Jesus here on earth until I'm united with him in heaven. And I couldn't be more thankful. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for all that you do for me, for being with me, for loving me, and for absolutely changing everything about my life. And I know I don't have to tell you that in a video, but thank you.